Previously on Miitopia. We saved Orly's face, and then we also saved Stella's face. We made a horse friend for life, and then the king's face also got stolen. Will our brave and intrepid heroes manage to save the king's face? Stay tuned. So hello everyone, I'm Tofu and welcome back after 5 months to Miitopia. So a little thing before we get into the main bulk of the game. I've been feeling a little bit of pressure recently just with the near completion of my Utopia, my sheep island on Animal Crossing, and not really knowing what to do on the other island, and so I just wanted a no pressure game, something that I really enjoy, so I came back to Miitopia. Now obviously we see the majesty that is Tom Nook with a brand new hairdo. Before I then bought a couple of costumes, and then we immediately jump into some drama where Kix likes Tofu and Tom Nook likes Tofu. This has caused us some tension, and then we go straight into the grinding. And clearly we're kicking butt. Then Tofu does this weird stuff around Isabelle, and I have no idea what that was about, honestly. But then Isabelle scares him, and all is good. But clearly they've been bonding, and so Isabelle decides during the campfire scene that she wants to stay out with Tofu. However, we jump back into the fight, and then a little bit of bonding with Isabelle and Tofu, where they go to the movies, and they decide to watch a horror film. And true to my me, I really don't like horror films, and so it's a bit of a strange one. So there's going to be plenty of jumping into fights and various scenes of them bonding and things like that, just to keep the action kind of constantly going. But then we jump into our first real fight and trying to save the king's face. Obviously King Teddy. And it's the Teddy Golem we're facing. First of all, Kix, being so cool, goes first as he usually does. Tom Nook uses his magic powers of fire. Isabelle wants to show off to Tofu. And all is going well so far. Isabelle, then being super kind, doesn't let Tom Nook take the final hit. And so their bond grows even closer. Kix then gives the words to Tofu so that he manages to dodge that hit from the golem. Kix then does some big damage, and we continue to kick the golem's ass. However, he hits pretty hard when he does actually hit, so I move Tom Nook into the safe spot, and we continue the fight. Kix hitting hard again with the help of Tofu. Tofu then tries to help Isabelle out, but she doesn't pay attention in time and gets a big hit. Kix comforts her. And then Kix mounts the horse that is Victoria and finishes the job off. Are we alive? Goodbye! As a way to bond, Tom Nook and Kix decide to do some training and hump the floor? I suppose it was meant to be push-ups. But Isabelle then bonds with the horse Victoria, and she feeds it a healthy treat of an apple. Tofu also bought some armour. And more bonding. A splash fight at the beach, and I can't imagine that would end well being in copper armour. But here we obviously have the king's face being reunited with the king's body, and it still is pretty shocking that King Teddy is that huge. But clearly he loves himself, so all is good. Oh, this game is so ridiculous, but I love it so much. And damn, check out that money. We rich. Munch, munch, munch. We must replenish ourselves. Go and warn the princess while I take care of this. Hom nom nom. But then we get the big reveal. Which villager did I choose for the princess? You probably know because of the thumbnail, but it is the gorgeous fauna. Ah, so beautiful. The Dark Lord's been to Greenhorn. Oh dear. Is Digby okay? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm worried about my friend in town. Would you check on Digby for me? Oh, thank you, thank you. Please tell him that Fauna's worried about him. And I do try and do some voices. I can't imagine I would do very many. But then I got distracted being a man of action, and we have the golden snurp. So naturally I had to kick this thing's butt. And I believe you get a decent gold reward from it. 500G, and I was right. Obviously then finally head into town, go speak to Joan, and we have to then rescue the missing Daisy May. And here we have Digby. Here goes. Daisy May, where are you? I'm not sure why I gave Digby this voice, but he's a little bit of a wiener in this game, as much as I love him in Animal Crossing. I've got to do something. You get away from her. I'm just changing it for Daisy May. Oh, and then he gets the absolute snot beaten out of him. And he's down. There's nothing I can do. Please save that girl. And then we have to fight the goblins with the beautiful eyes, but swiftly take care of it. Daisy May then runs over to Joan, and all is good. And we finally meet the besmirched noble's son, Digby. Princess Fauna's worried about you. The princess is worried about me? Oh. I turned my back and all this happened? And the way you handled those monsters, you were incredible. And I was useless as a chocolate teapot. I think I'll be leaving now. And then he crabs away. So, Digby is safe. Please accept this reward. And then we get even more money. We're absolutely loaded at the minute. So naturally, shopping sprees are going to happen soon. Now, child, you must forget about that Digby chap. You are betrothed to Prince Hamlet after all. Is that clear? Hom nom 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 nom. But Papa... That princess fiancé should be on his way. And since you're here, would you mind seeing him to the castle? Much obliged. Then Isabelle bought a present. And it's going to Kix. I bought this in thought of you. Cheers. And it turned out to be a rhinoceros beetle. Very fitting for Animal Crossing, honestly. Nifty. However, Tofu saw it all, and he likes Kix. Such drama, such tension. And he's jealous of Isabelle. But then I went on a shopping spree, so it was good. I then tried my hand in the arcade, managed to get some Jolly Jaunt tickets. So Isabelle and Tom Nook go on a bonding adventure, and just check out this animation. Such beautiful island display. Such graphics. Such an ace trip. And then I finally move over onto the desert area. You know that Princess Fauna's friend? Yeah, seems kind of unreliable, huh? Oof. Isabelle, that's harsh about your brother. He's probably a good person, right? Yeah, I suppose. Okay, harsh. But then we fight a brand new monster in Nose Rock A and B. They're just literally rocks. But our team takes them out relatively easy, with a little bit of help from the horse as well. Good going. However, this causes major tension between Tofu and Isabelle. You be careful. You be careful. Ah, grr. Huh. They both had a falling out. Isabelle then needs a nice meal, and we happen to find some sandwiches and a treasure chest, which is always cool. Then clearly more grinding, and we take on some slimes and a nose rock before Tofu then has to get involved with Isabelle's fight. And they fight each other, which is always terrible, honestly. No need for this. We were doing so well as a team as well. However, Tofu then wants to make friends with Isabelle again. So I put them together in the room. And eventually, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. And luckily, the quarrel is over. And as a way to celebrate the feud being over, I then went on a shopping spree, bought a sword, and kicks a new bit of armour. Tom Nook then finds a little pile of gold. Tries digging there, but clearly there's nothing. Disappointed, we then jump into a new fight. And new set of enemies, being thunderclouds. And then Tom Nook proceeds to use lightning on these lightning clouds. But damn, they do hit hard. But we dealt with them pretty swiftly. Hey. Yeah? I've been thinking, those MP sweets, they're huge. I can't even fit one into my mouth. You what now? I just swallow them whole. Let's get down to business. To defeat the Snurps. Oh, that was easy. Then Isabelle and Tofu get into another fight. They're causing each other just plenty of grief. Then Victoria the horse comes and quells them both. Such a good girl. Oh, Victoria. I'm sorry, buddy. See, the horse knows what's up. Then we find a massive treasure chest, and we got a new bit of armour for Tom Nook. Isabelle and Kix do a little bit of bonding via some cleaning, strangely. Kix seemed reluctant, but there we go. And Isabelle and Tom Nook then take a trip to the library, and Tom Nook starts schooling Isabelle on various things relating to horses. More fights as we push our way forward onto Prince Hamlet, but we need to be his guide. Fought plenty of enemies on the way, and managed to dispose of them pretty easily. Isabelle even pitied one of them and it ran away. Do you fancy someone? Who is it? What? I'm not telling. What? Tell me. I'll tell you who I fancy. Meh, I'm not that fussed. Oof. And then Isabelle's bonding with the horse. Victoria, are you sleepy? I am too, now that you mention it. And Isabelle falls asleep. So cute. And then Tofu appears. As you do. Tofu? Kix also got some new armour. And a quick change in colour. Fabulous. Pushing further on towards Hamlet. Where could Prince Hamlet be? Can we go back yet? The air's so thin up here. Well, I suppose we could give up and never find the prince. What? I suppose we can go on longer. That's the spirit. And then we finally find him. Grr, keeping me waiting, Grumble. I should give him a voice, really, shouldn't I? Huh? I don't know what kind of voice I'm going to give him, but there is Prince Hamlet, prince of a nearby land. You imbeciles! Take me to the princess this instant, don't dawdle! Why was I waiting out here alone, you ask? In truth, I've been fighting a monster. I made a valiant attempt at vanquishing the brute, but my pathetic servants couldn't handle it. Bah! They left me no choice but to flee from battle. Yeek! And then we have to fight this adorable griffin with terrifying eye wings, but the actual model itself is absolutely just so cute, and I feel really bad having to fight it. But we start dealing some major damage, and then Hamlet exuding an air of haughtiness and just showing just how terrible the person he is. Then me, Kix, Isabelle team up to vanquish our griffin foe. Tom Nook learned explosion from the leveling up, and I can only think of Konosuba memes. And that's what I'm going to think of every time he does it. Anyway, this victory was hard fought, but my expert swordsmanship pulled us through. Oh, I spy the castle. Excuse me. Princess Fauna, your beloved Prince Hamlet will soon be by your radiant side. I'm sure this voice is going to waver all the time, by the way. I managed to sneak in. Oh, Digby, Fauna look adorable. Teehee. Not sure what her voice is doing either. They're doing just a constant walking tour of whatever region this is from. Princess Fauna, it is I, your beloved Prince Hamlet. Oh! You dog! Wow, that actually seems like a real slur when it comes to Animal Crossing. Bringing their species into it. What are you doing with Princess Fauna? And who are you supposed to be? Oh, nobody special, only the princess's fiancé. She's engaged to a ruler like you. I won't allow this. Say that to my face. Grr. Then the tension really heating up now. Please, stop. Stop it, you two. What on earth is this commotion? This is Fauna's fiancé. I won't permit this. Who is this knave with his hands all over Princess Fauna? Oh, those three are in a state. Maybe a calming fruit would help. Might we ask you to find us one? That would help immensely. The fruit's somewhere deep in the forest. And then again, being a man of action, I fight the rare fruity snurps. Dispose of them quickly, and get given some snurp radishes as rewards. And what a battle! Digby really let loose, huh? Prince Hamlet is a bit, you know, if he's her betrothed. I feel bad for poor Princess Fauna. And Isabelle manages to find a secret hidden path. And clearly, we're going to go for it. Because who wouldn't? Then Isabelle and Kix get into a little bit of tension. They start arguing. Tofu comes over to try and quell the argument. Now guys, mind your own business. Yeah, keep out of this. And apparently those two bond through their hatred of Tofu. Then we fight a brand new enemy in the Mars Me Trap, who swallows Isabelle, which is actually horrific. Give Isabelle back! Tom Nook uses lightning, which is probably not the best thing to be using. And that's really just awful sight, but she's like, keep fighting! Tofu then manages to hit the plant using the help of Victoria, and it finally spits Isabelle out and perishes. Tom Nook, enraged by this insult, then uses his new skill of explosion and absolutely decimates the moles. We find a little bit of treasure in a ceramic dagger, which immediately goes to Kix, and he's looking cool. Once we find the inn, then Tofu then bonds with Victoria, and he's then speaking about how to tell the age of a horse, apparently through their teeth. Victoria's confused. A little bit more shopping, and then Isabelle buys another present, but this time it goes to Tofu. Are we going to get some more drama? Is Kix going to be watching this time? Cheers! What is it? What is it? It's a mirror! Because apparently I'm really vain. But I'm really pleased either way. Tom Nook and Kix then go on a fishing trip. Tom Nook needs the loo. However, Kix then needs a hand. Tom Nook, help! And I really hope that Tom Nook washed his hands. Anyway, a little bit more fighting, and we have to fight some mushrooms. Tom Nook then uses his explosion ability and destroys them all in one fell swoop. I was thinking, if everyone ate the calming fruit, do you think we'd get rid of all the fear and worry in the world? Eh? What brought this all on all of a sudden? I'm just saying, if we do find this calming fruit, we should grow more, get people eating it. And then we could take over the world as a benevolent overlords. What? Stop talking like that. Is the calming fruit around here? Maybe in this bush. Here we go. There it is. It's tiny. Oh, and then Tom Nook and Kix look like they're bonding through dance. Training time. Oh, check it out. They're so in sync. Feeling the burn. Their bonds are as strong as their muscles. I love this game. It's so ridiculous. But then we head back to the castle and things are looking terrible. What on earth happened here? And then we immediately run into an imp and we get our new fight on. Tom Nook hits her immediately with fire. The imp then gets ensnared in Kick's trap. Tofu then smashes it using the help of Victoria and easily disposed of. Ugh, we just let the enemy walk in. A huge monster you've never seen the likes of. Oh please no, forgive me. Help. And there's a new green imp. A naughty imp. We immediately start doing damage to it, and it tries to dip Tofu's heart in darkness, and it manages it. And yeah, not cool. Tofu's feeling mischievous and looks really, really evil. However, the team is just dealing with it. The imp then goes to hit Tom Nook, and Isabelle, using her kindness, takes the hit. However, in retaliation, Isabelle and Victoria then team up to destroy the imp once and for all. The Dark Lord's here. He's in the princess's chamber. Please help her, I implore you. We all know what's going to happen here. They stole Fauna's face. Goodness gracious. Oh, Mumsy, I'm scared, save me. Like, Mumsy, my wife? Dark Lord, Mr. Resetti, he stole my beloved's beautiful face. I saw him heading towards Nightmare Tower. And it's just there on the map if you didn't know. I'm so scared. But I must pursue the fiend. Wait here, Fauna. I'm gonna crab away. I'll save the princess. Nom nom nom. The princess just looking sad. Then we obviously head over to Nightmare Tower. And I've got to say, I know that the background's like it's just set dressing, but I love it so much. I think they've done such a good job with the backgrounds. This place makes my hair stand on end. Feels like the ceiling's pressing down on me, you know? It's okay to be scared, you know? Ha! Scared? Ha 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 ha! Actually, yes, I'm terrified. That's surprisingly honest of you. So let's just save Princess Fauna and get out of here. And then Tom Nook likes kicks. And Isabelle likes kicks. And this is the newest set of tension that we've got. Everyone's just jealous of each other in this team. Are you okay? Yeah, fine. Just fine. Then our first enemies encountered in the Nightmare Tower. We have an imp and some lightning clouds. Using the power of friendship and magic, we dispose of them pretty quickly. And then celebrate by buying some more armor for everyone. And Tom likes Tofu. And Isabelle likes Tofu. And yet the drama keeps on growing. Are you two alright? And it isn't long before Isabelle finally loses patience with Tom Nook. That was the last straw. Then we come across several slime jellies. Slime monsters, I should say. Kicks hits a load of them. And then Tom Nook uses his explosion power and blasts them all to hell. Tom Nook then trying to apologise to Isabelle. I'm sorry for being so mean. I want to be friends again. Me too! Oh, thank you, Tom Nook. And the quarrel was over. Then we jump into some more fights. And we're just powering our way through so we can try and save Princess Fauna's face. We dispose of more imps. We have to deal with more slimes. The trusted method of kicks, and then Tom Nook's explosion destroying them all. Then we have to deal with these nerdy mage goblins. Kicks uses his new skill of whirlwind blades and looks anime as all hell doing so. We have to fight some more after destroying those particular ones. We're fighting an imp with a new pair and a first assist, Snort. So Victoria then uses the Snort ability to inflict major damage. She uses it again, this time snorting fire, which is metal as all hell. Kicks then becomes dipped in darkness and he trips over Nook, which was not cool. However, Tofu's new ability, Slap, gives Kicks a good old slap, knocks him out of it. And surprisingly, that built up a little bit of bond between them, before Tofu and Victoria team up to take out the last lightning cloud. Then I'm reminded to go outside, but I want to continue playing, thank you. A quick bonding session between Tofu and Victoria, where Tofu is cleaning out the store. Victoria's just cheering him on and jumping, and he seems really motivated. If only it was like this in real life. But then, we meet Digby. Okay, deep breaths. Princess Fauna! Hurrah! And here we have General Fauna. That's a big enemy. Give the princess his face back! Yeah. And it had no effect. What beauty. This face is mine, I'll never give it back. And then he smashes Digby. Digby lost. Blurg. And he's just about to get smashed again, but luckily the heroes are here in time. Okay, so things are getting serious. Kicks lays a trap, and then Tom Nook uses his fire ability. Isabelle gives an encore to Kicks, by the looks of it. All good. Kicks then uses his whirlwind blades and inflicts some major damage. General Fauna then goes to hit Tofu. Luckily he's cool, dodges out of the way. Everything's looking pretty good. And then he goes to hit Kicks and gets ensnared by the trap. This boy's got a lot of health, so naturally I attack him. Oh, and then he hits super hard. He then uses a super punch and smashes Isabelle super hard. And it's then at this point I have to put Isabelle into the safe spot. And use a little bit of HP sprinkles. And I give a massive dose to Tofu. Tofu then wants to show off in front of Tom Nook. And Kicks also gets in the action. Again, just chipping away. Tom Nook uses a health banana. Kicks then gets a massive hit, and so does Tom Nook. So I have to use more HP sprinkles. And I have to use a little bit on Kicks as well. I also use a little bit of MP sprinkles as well, just to refuel the MP gauge for both Tom Nook and Kicks. And again, keep on chipping away at his health. And we get a first assist from Kicks. Get well soon. And Tofu also gets involved, helping Isabelle heal up a little bit quicker. Tom Nook's out of HP bananas, but luckily first assist from Tofu, and we give charity, and I give him my own banana. So things are looking dicey with Isabelle, Kicks and Tom Nook at one point, but luckily we managed to get through to this point without having anyone fall. Kicks then needs an extra set of banana himself, so he pilfers them off of General Fauna. Isabelle uses her first quirk of kindness to donate the banana back to Tom Nook, for he seems to be taking all the damage right now. General Fauna then uses his Mega Punch to absolutely decimate Tom Nook, but I then try to warn Isabelle, and she luckily dodges this time. Isabelle and Tofu both help Kicks, helping hand. Kicks then finally takes down the monster. And we've saved Fauna's face! Thank you so much. Team Tofu win.
Oh, you defeated one of my loyal servants. There goes my good mood. You'll pay for this. Oh yes, you'll pay. Just you wait.
And then he fled to the east. Because that's what all Dark Lords do.
Thank you for saving me. But this time I was worse than useless.
No, you tried.
At least the princess is saved. Let's check up on her post-haste.
Then we head over to the castle and Fauna's beautiful face. Going back where it belongs. On the princess. Yeah, we saved Fauna! Good job, team.
I'm so happy. Oh, thank you. You don't know how good it feels to have my face back.
You've come through for us yet again, it seems. I read that wrong, but it's fine. The least we can do is reward you. This is his voice, right? And then we got 1500G. And we're rolling in the dough now. And the frame rate decides to take a massive dip for some reason. We're most impressed with you as well, Digby.
But your majesty, truly I did nothing.
Nonsense, boy. We saw you rush off to save the princess in an hour of need. And in light of your noble deed. Well, we might see our way to allowing your relationship with the princess. You know what that means. Love conquers all.
Oh, Fauna. Oh, Digby.
Yeah! And Isabelle's crying. We're all clapping and cheering. True love finds a way. And Isabelle's brother finds true love with the Princess Fauna. Isabelle just crying in the background. And I take a photo for prosperity. But honestly, that Prince Hamlet, what a pathetic specimen he turned out to be. Hom nom nom. Grr. Mumsy. I assume that's meant to be just his mum and not my wife. But there we see Fauna and Digby just loving life. I'm happiest when I'm with Digby. I'll protect the princess. Well, the best you can do is try. And so guys, that is a good place as any to call the end of today's episode. So thank you so much for joining me and letting me indulge in Miitopia Part 3. I'm really having fun with this series. Hopefully you guys are as well. If you did enjoy, please hit like and consider subscribing if you haven't done already. If you are enjoying, please let me know down in the comments because I would love to do more of this. But we will be heading over to my Animal Crossing island soon. Hopefully I'll see you there. But until then, I want to say thank you very much. Hope to see you in the next video. And until the next time, have a good one.